Hi everyone, welcome back to CG101. Today I'm going to be talking about the ICC Cricket World Cup. And first of all, I want to talk about my team, Pakistan, their chances at making the semifinals, and their current state in the World Cup. First of all, this World Cup has been dominated by India. It's been dominated completely. They've been undefeated. Another notable team is South Africa. For sure, one of the best teams out there. Even though we should have beat them, but the umpire, you know. Anyways, then we got Australia with a team who was losing last place at one point in the World Cup, and now they are now up here in the completely qualified for the semifinals. They're definitely playing at their best levels right now. And then we've got the New Zealand, we've got Pakistan, we've got Afghanistan. So these, even you could make an argument for Netherlands. These teams are still fighting for the semi-final spot that's over there. Again, I would say this much. First of all, Pakistan here has a game against England, the last place team. But I want to also make this clear. England's a good team. They have their normal players, I mean, they aren't playing good, yeah. But that doesn't mean they're not a good team. These players, I mean, they're world-class players, not having the best tournament this year. But I bet any given day, they could go ahead, and one of these players, Ben Stokes, Joe Butler, these guys could go on and make a century, especially after looking at Pakistan's bowling attack. I mean, 401 runs eaten by New Zealand. I mean, that's disappointing. So, and we only got saved by the DLS method because there's no way we could have chased 401. So anyways, I'll say this much. If that's the case, even England could score a good 300 runs on us. And on a good day, we can chase that. But only problem is we have to chase it by a good run rate because we are down by run rate by a lot. New Zealand's run rate is .300 something. Our run rate for Pakistan is only in the .030, I believe. So we still have about a .300 to gain against New Zealand. And another thing, New Zealand is facing Sri Lanka, a team who has not been too good all this World Cup. They will most likely get beaten by New Zealand by a good margin, meaning our margin needs to be even bigger for a win. And then, let's say all of that happens. The other team hiding in the picture is Afghanistan. Let's say they sneak up a win on Australia tonight, and then after that, they have a game versus South Africa. Let's say they just happen to sneak a win against South Africa as well. I mean, Netherlands did it. Who else can do it, right? So then Afghanistan would be they would be higher in the points table, and they would have their win over here. They would run rate and everything. If it checks out, they might be the team that makes it onto the semifinal. So again, I would say this much: we would not be in this situation right now. We would be confirmed in the semifinals, and just having to win the England match is all we need to do. If the umpires in the South Africa game actually made the right calls. But Pakistan, this whole World Cup, they've been disappointing. Their bowling attack, honestly, has been a little bit weaker, especially with the absence of Naseem Shah. But no excuse. A team does not revolve around one player. Just like Shaheen Afridi, again, the team does not revolve around him because he had a bad game, inconsistent game, and it looked like really most of the team did, except for Mohammad Wasim, and you could say Iftikhar Ahmed. So this team, they're not, bowling attack at least is not doing very well. The batting, on the other hand, I will say that Abdullah Shafiq, he's pretty good, honestly, as an opener. Fakhar Zaman, he came for 2 games. In both games, he's shown absolute masterclass performances. Babar Azam, starting to play in form, starting to play much better than the first half that he played of this tournament. So this is a green light for Pakistan here, for the boys in green. And then we got Mohammad Rizwan again. He's just a great player overall. Always, you can definitely count on him to be good in the middle order. Just help that. Even though I think him and Babar should switch places, but Rizwan can definitely carry that lower top order through middle order. So again, that's one thing. But let's just say that, of course, as I said, the team does not revolve around one player or a few players. So out of these 4 players, batsmen I named, what if 2 of them don't play good? Then 2 of them do play good. What's the best they can do? Maybe score 150? So then what's the rest of the team going to do? We have Iftikhar Ahmed, who, first of all, he's very good at hitting shots. But honestly, then we got a few others in our order. If they're able to get 25 through 50, then our score can be comfortable. Because once we get to our ballers, it's completely over. So that one good golden part of our order, if that gets wiped out, if we face a team with like good bowling, that order gets wiped out, it's over for us. And just like that, our bowling can must control the economy. And if that does not happen, then I do not see Pakistan making it to the semifinals, because this is just one more game versus England. They have to lock in through this game and possibly qualify. But if this happens, then we will make it to the semifinals. From there, I'm sleepy. It's just late night. Then we have to face India in the semifinals. So again, we're bound to have some hard matches along the way, and it's not going to be easy even qualifying. But hopefully we get it together in the last game of the World Cup. So then it's coming to America next year, T20. So we want to leave this World Cup on good terms, whether that means qualifying for the semifinal or maybe winning the final. So anyways, that's it for my video, and see you guys next time.